Everybody, welcome back to Mage Renaissance, episode 2 with me, Sid, and I've just been out exploring. You have to excuse the, let me just get out here a second, and if I make a hole, and I can get rid of a few bits and pieces. Villager statue can go, that's a wooden cross, that can go. Yeah, the problem is, this early stage, I really don't want to get rid of anything. But that can go. So what we've got in here is a graveyard. I'm in a village, and there's various statues. And when you break these, they give you stuff like that, for example. The problem is they also give you a whole load of other stuff that I don't necessarily want. And I am going to have to get rid of some of this because at the moment I am suffering definite overload of equipment. So what did we get there? Spawn wolf, cookies, a villager corpse. How pleasant. Sorry, sir. What's this one? Iron shovel. And there's a couple of gold ones under here. I will definitely have the gold if I can get it. And maybe even the lapis if I can pick that up. It's also night time, so I should probably think about sleeping. I'll just go and borrow this fella's house. So I'm on the server. Other people are on the server now. Obviously, if you want to join us, do let us know, because you know then we can let other people onto the server as well. In the meantime, I am going to have to get rid of that and that. Keeping the wolf, keeping the clock. Probably, I mean, it's gold. It saves gold. Gold is valuable to me right now, so. Maybe keep hold of that. What else have we got floating around out here? There's that lapis that was what I wanted. Not really worried about the skull. And then there's that. That gives us some more. Nothing overly useful. And if I can get that, maybe. That might be worthwhile just to save me a little bit, and we'll leave the rest here. So these are actually pretty good to come and check out. So as I say, been out looking around, checking stuff out. In terms of where we are, there is a don't know whether that one's been raided or not, but let's go down here and have a look. Oh, we're not alone in there. We'll leave him for now, but that's there, so we can grab that over this way. I think that rabbit has just dropped a cup of coffee. I don't think. Hang on, let's just have a look. Speed potion, straight out of a rabbit, which is things now. There was a slight issue. Well, I use the word. Oh, hello. There's a slight issue, and it's not an issue necessarily, but I've set up some things. The Defiled Lands mod, which we have in this. Oh, hello. Can I? What can we get rid of that I don't need? I mean, one feather. I can live without one feather. The Defiled Lands by default spreads. But it doesn't spread by default outside of its normal biome. So one of the backstories, oh hello, don't mind if I do. One of the backstories, I might have to get a rabbit farm just for the coffee. One of the backstories, oh god, here we go, come here. How many, are you rabbits just pooping coffee out left, right and centre? I mean, that is bizarre. Rabbits are not well known for pooping out coffee. Anyway, so this stuff spreads, but it shouldn't spread outside of its own biome. So what I have done over here is there is a torch Lost myself. Somewhere around over here. There we go. Torch there. That was the edge. And there is a torch there. So you can see it spreading. It has actually spread to where that torch is, but it shouldn't spread more than 3 blocks out. So we're going to have to monitor this, because if that spreads over here, the defiled lands are going to be an absolute no-no as a mod. But unfortunately, because they're a terrain generation mod, then they're potentially a real pain in the backside, because if we get rid of them, we're going to have to probably regen the world. Probably. So we need to keep an eye on what is going on with this lot. Now, if that comes over here, if I see that has come over to this point and managed to spread across, because I mean, look at that, that is all ready to out here. Now that to me looks like it's going to spread further, but we'll see. It should be contained within its own biomes plus a little bit, so we'll see what it does. It is making me nervous though. But the config is set to not let it spread, so we'll see how it goes, I suppose. Anyway, I'm going to head back to our base, where, well, the hole in the ground, where we have been, digging things up. Don't just get me out. I have already raided this thing, so, you know, that's not, I'm not ignoring it. I've already been there. And yeah, I'll head back and we will see how we go. But I will keep my eye on that defiled lands and see what it does. And also keep my eye on what these bunnies are up to. Yep, see you in a moment. Okay, so we're back. Now, I've got down here. I've got a strip mine. We need to make something before I go down, because I have actually got to the point where I have got some diamonds. And we need to make a diamond pick, because there's some stuff we cannot mine with our hands or with an iron pick. So let's get that done. We'll keep the iron pick about us. We've got our astral tome, when we discovered two. I basically picked these two constellation papers up, so that's that dealt with. And I'm gonna just put all of the these crystals in there. I need 2 more Pedicio and Ignis. If we come down here though, however, we will see that we have got a whole load of well, this is my strip mine, and it kind of meanders around a little bit, and it goes over some because we can't mine this. It goes through some watery caves, and then we went this way and went bang straight into that. So I couldn't mine that, so I had to walk around it, but I couldn't go that way, so I had to work around that. So yeah, it was entertaining, I think is the word I would probably use. Then we went over that way and then that way again. I don't think there was anything down there chaos or related, and we went this way. I think, was that? No, that was just a block that I took out. I know somewhere there are some caves off of one of these, and I can't remember which way it was. Might have been that way. More chaos ore. No, maybe not then. However, this stuff, we needed a diamond pick to mine, because it requires a mining level of 3. And we've now got some chaos. So if you've watched Sid's Modded Life, you'll know that Silent Gems has this chaos ore which you use to make the upgraded gems. And that one we can't do with that. We can actually get it with the where this out though, so that's probably the way. Oh man, have I not got any blocks? Let me just stick a torch down there. I should really have thought about that when I was coming down. anyway, the chaos ore you smelt for chaos. The chaos itself can be used to make blocks of chaos. There's teleporter anchors, which we can use. Supercharged rubies, all of the relevant bits and pieces there. These ones, if I remember rightly, are... Nope. There's somewhere in there, the teleporters, you do a whole load of stuff. I'm not playing with chaos and the gems today, but I just wanted to show you what we'd done. Because what we've got up here now is an absolute massive pile of resources. Well, not massive, but given the position we are in the game, it's quite large, shall we say. That's what she said. No, behave myself. Anyway, so we got a reasonable amount of gold. Got 24 ingots and that. We've got some silver. We've got a fair amount of iron. We've got all these other bits. We've got some things. Nice amount of sapphire, which is interesting. I mean, potentially make a sapphire pick with that. But what we need more than anything is to get these 3 additional gems. Let me just quickly sleep the night off. I've been attacked by a rocky creeper. I've had various unpleasantness come and try and get me. So let me just, I'm going to need to take some more food with me. I should have plenty cooked. I've got a reasonable amount of leather. Now that is something that is of interest because I'm going to want to make this, which will, if we use that, will make tan, which I can then use to make the upgrades and more importantly the actual backpack. Because that's going to be, you know what it's like with these modded series. The more inventory space you have to carry stuff, the better. However, what we are going to need a lot of is string, and we've only got 6 of that. And we can get it from things. We can get it from fluffy puffs, which we can get from a plant, but that's about it. I think we've got blood magic. Alchemy table. We've got the old crucible recipes. We can use some Britannia, and obviously we can get it from cobwebs. Yeah, not a huge amount of stuff there. The one thing I do know is when I come out of this place, I come out like a bat out of hell because that was where I got creepered by the rocket creeper. Now this one over here, this guy is a hostile wizard. We don't want to go in there. You can tell he's hostile because there's an enemy marker on the map. He also doesn't sound particularly friendly. So we need to have a little run around the caves in this area and see what we can find. And we probably need to be just keeping an eye on this area as well. Make sure that this, if this spreads into this biome, we're stuffed. Fingers crossed, everybody. Fingers crossed. What did I went to get some food out and I didn't get much anyway. Yeah, so we're going to have a look around for trying to find some caves. These appear to be quite common actually. Have I seen that one? I don't think I have. Let's have a look. Nope, not that one. That one. Nope, we haven't. We'll have that definitely. I'm not worried about the bone. I shouldn't really put these back, but I hate leaving them broken. Does that make sense? You know, it's like people who don't like leaving trees things. Now, if you look at this wizard's tower, there's a little green fella in this wizard's tower, which means that he's a friendly wizard. But while we're at it, no, bit of coal, but nothing. So we can go in and have a chat with this wizard, and bat swing. You know what? I know I've got loads of iron, but you can never have enough, can you? Yeah, so that wizard we can go and have a chat to anyway in a moment. We'll just head over there. Just want to see if I can't find bunny rabbit. bunny rabbit coffee. And I'm deliberately walking around with no armor on because I want to, if I can find the right enemies, we can try and kill these bosses and get this monk level. I notice Neva's already managed to get monk level 11, so I think he's died a lot getting there, because there's one of the quests is to dodge 5 arrows from a skeleton, which I suspect is going to be easier said than done. Just check. Sorry, paranoia reigns supreme. You remember what they say, just because you're paranoid doesn't mean they're not out to get you. Yeah. Must admit, I do like being able to do this. And I presume the monk levels will only get up to the point where I've got iron level punching and... Yes, okay, we kind of got your point now. So this one should be friendly. And there's a wizard. He's got an arcane workbench. And we can buy a spellbook. We can trade him a spellbook for get 5 crystals. We can get a spellbook with 5 crystals and 6 emeralds, and we can get a wand attunement upgrade or a magic wand for diamond and that. Now the magic wand we can probably do ourselves, so we'll leave that. I haven't played with Electro Bob's wizardry much, but looks interesting. So, you know, another map. It's one of the things with this particular thing, that's a hostile wizard, I can tell by the icon on the map. And then of course we've got this fellow over here who's doing his trading. Anyway, I need to find some more. Oh, that would have been nice if I had emeralds. And wow, he's got a little thing. Dimension doors. Go through them at your peril. Oh, hello. Let's just leave him to his business. Oh, and this has spotted these. This is another item that we have, which we will need this for. This is Ethereum ore. I have no idea what we do with Ethereum, but I will definitely take it because it's out. Oh, hello, and we shall be. There's some stuff up there, I don't know what that is. It's very pretty, I know that much. Pretty to break. More over there, there's quite a bit of this Ethereum actually. Right, we need to check out this bit of block lag going on here. And this will be handy because, of course, right, we'll take those and that. We've got 2 more constellations. There should be another chest over here. Nothing. So we'll leave those and we'll get back out for now. I really don't care what we use to block this up because we're just going to come out like that anyway. For now. Right, there's Ethereum over there. Still looking for this thing. I'm just going to keep on hunting around. I'll grab that. I'm not sure what those plants are, but if they're anything interesting, I'll let you know what they were when we come back, if I remember. Because, of course, I'm very, very bad at remembering to do things I promised to do, aren't I? Yes. So, see you in a little while. They're the glowstone plants from Astral Sorcery. Pedicio Shards. I think it's just Ignis we need now. I mean, obviously I'll take any I find, but it is just... look at that one. More Pedicio Shards all over the side of his tower. A bit more stuff. I'm going to have them. I'm having them, they're mine. We should probably... grab, if I haven't got any already, I should probably also grab some of these because we are going to want to get this sugarcane farm going sooner rather than later. Just basic sugarcane farm will be fine, but we're going to want a lot of paper going forward, and yeah, that would probably be beneficial. Alright, hope. Indeed. You are going to be a very unhappy little wizard, because I'm not coming in anywhere near you, mate. Well, we don't need to do that. And then we could go and have a little run this way. Yeah, so still need the Ignis shards. Back in a bit. Well, we've got a friend down here. These are drowned. They exist in 1.12 thanks to whichever mod it was. I think it might have been I can't remember which mod it adds those now. Anyway, they're from a mod, obviously. They're not, because that's a 1.13. I'm going to leave him there. They don't swim as well as the original ones, I don't think. But there's a Thaumcraft dungeon over there as well, and which I'm not going to play with because I'm not equipped for it. But we're still looking for the things, and Papa Joe's just arrived on the server, so yeah, we're not alone now. We're oh man, look at that. Get me down. This gives me a ascension buff. It also, it damages you a little bit. Yep. There we go. That should wear off before we still need that Ignis shards. They're the ones we're missing. But I'm kind of heading, there's another tainted biome over there. Oh dear. So yeah, that's the that is the stumbling block, if you like, right now. Throw snowballs at a deer. Why not, eh? Another travelling merchant. You probably have nothing worthwhile. Well, that would have been handy if I had lots of emeralds, but I don't. Oh, come on. There's got to be some shards around here somewhere. Anyway, I'm still on the quest, so back in a mo. This fella's an interesting one. He's a treasure slime. And he's also an opportunity for me to beat up some enemies using my bare fists with no armour on. They'll drop cookies as well, which is nice. Would have preferred a diamond, but there we go. That should be a few enemies down. There is there was a support creeper over there, but they tend to run away from you. Okay, still looking for the little red shiny crystals though. So again, I'll be back in a while. We've got company. I don't know whether I can actually hurt him. Oh, he could hurt me though. Come on, run. Leave me alone, you bugger. Right, go. Don't stop, just go. There's no way he can catch me. No way on this planet he can catch me. Especially not if I have that as well. Is there any sign of him? Or is he just completely given up now? Yeah, that was definitely wise. Word to the wise: when you're a low-level monk, don't try and punch a Crimson Guard to death. It's not going to end well. Okay, so we're at the other side of this painted biome. I just need to make sure if it spreads out, I don't know. I am very, very nervous about this mod now. Fortunately, we're only 2 episodes in, so we're not desperate if it does cause us issues. I still haven't found any red shiny crystals. This is the only. I mean, there are obviously. There've got to be red shiny crystals somewhere abouts in the world. They're just not anywhere that I will find them, and I'm now, apart from cookies, out of food, so I have to go. I'm going to have to head back home if I don't find them soon. Yeah. Whoa, hello. I love ravines. These open ravines are absolutely brilliant if you can find the right one with the right resources in them, and you can find a safe way down, like say a bucket of water. But this one does not appear to have any crystals in it, so that's the thing. Anyway, I rattle onwards. I will be back again in a while. Jackpot. Right. Armed with this, we can at least now make... Well, we could have made a start on Thaumcraft. Not armed with this, but now armed with this, we can really make a start on Thaumcraft. Did I see any others? I thought I saw some more, but maybe I'm just being greedy. Yeah, no, I did. I knew I saw some air crystals. Oh, block lag. The only drawback with server play, of course, is the good old block lag. You can't beat a bit of block lag. Right, so I'm going to head back home. I'm going to call via the checkpoint I've added to... Where were we? Just up here, to see if this is spreading, how far this is spreading, and yada yada. And then when I get back, I'll check how long I've been rattling and recording for, and we should be able to start making at least the basics of some headway on Thaumcraft. However, before we really heavily get into Thaumcraft, there's another mod I want to try and push early doors, which is some early doors embers, and that'll probably be the next episode. But let's just see what's going on with this, because this, I don't know how nervous I should be about this mod or not yet. I mean, we know that and it has come out a little bit, but it has not come out more than 3 from that. It's not got to here or here. So, and that does look like a nice natural dividing barrier line. So, yeah, I think we'll just have to keep our eye on it and see what it does. I'm sure everybody thinks I've just picked this because it's purple. Anyway, let me get back home and check on how we've been recording, and I will see you again in a little while. Alright, we're back. We're going to make a start on some basics first. We've got the bees from Rustic. Pick them up on the way back, and if we have a look for the apiary, they're relatively cheap, logs and wood. So if I go and find myself some timber, doesn't really matter which, and we'll get that going. We'll get one of those. We can put you away, we don't really need you or you, but we do want this, and we've made a bucket, so that should give us the opportunity to come out here and I heard skeletons, but I think they're underground, which probably means he's down there. Yes, he is. Hi. Oi. Dopey. No, he's not coming. And I'm not desperate to complete that particular quest right now anyway. So what I want to do is go 1, 2, 3. Lake of Sioux. And then we can pop in a water source. Go and grab another one. I really should go down there and get that cave lit up, I think, at some point. That would be sensible. Then I don't have all these mobs hanging around underneath me. Especially considering that there are possessed mobs, which we haven't seen in this series yet. Hello. It's a curious deer. So that should give us everything we need. I might as well take a bucket of water with me. It's good practice. We'll pop this down here and we'll stick the bees in. That will give us that, and they extend out to a range of 4 normally. So what we'll start off with is the old things. Now they should give growth ticks, and hopefully they will work on this sugarcane, because we are going to need a hell of a lot of this. Now if this works and as a layout, I'll reuse it somewhere, because it should be 4, so I think we could get away with having another layer out here. Well, that certainly wouldn't hurt, especially if we do... No, not that one. Hang on. Let's get this right. This. Yeah, that works. And then we'll come down here and here. Yeah, so I'll just get this quickly laid out. As I say, we'll formalise these a little bit better as we go on. That's not quite right, is it? I don't think. And that should give us a reasonable sugarcane farm to work with going forward. So we'll get that going, and I'll be back with you in a sec. Didn't have quite enough to do that, but that's fine. We'll go and just get on with the first and very initial stages of Thaumcraft, I think, now, and then that should about wrap us up. So we need to make a bowl. We need some flint, and we need 3 different ones of these, and I'll use the ones I've got plenty of. And we are going to craft all of those. Oh, hang on, with a, I think it's with a piece of redstone. Got to get this right. Okay, and then we can stick all 3 of those and 1 piece of redstone together, and we get Salis Mundis, which is a damn sight easier than getting it the old-fashioned way of, you know, as you... Oh, damn, give me them. Let me just do a couple of those, do those, and make a bookshelf, and we shall go bang, and... Now, this is why it's a temporary home, because that big puff of taint there is things. And here we have our first steps. So we need to make an arcane workbench. Okay. How do we make an arcane workbench? Well, believe it or not, we make a workbench. We go in and we take one of each of the ones. We've got plenty of this. We've got the bowl and that, and we need a piece of redstone. We will need one more of this, but you know, I'm not going mad making lots and lots of Salis Mundis at this moment because I don't know how much of this stuff we're going to need. And we shall go puff. And there you go. Bang. Complete that. We can now make we need observation fundamentals and we need a thermometer. Now a thermometer we make golden glass with one of each, and this is where that comes in. You can get away with just 3 of these crystals for most part. We've got 245 V's available in this chunk. That's nice. We've got all of these going to thing. There's no ones, no aura, no none of this rubbish. We're going to need to grab some sand from somewhere. Hopefully there's a little bit of sand to be had somewhere about. So let's go and have a look. There's a river down there. That's not really doing much at the moment, is it? Hello, hang on. 9 bees. There's not 64 bees in that yet, though, so that does make a difference. Not a huge difference. There we go. Bit of sand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Almost mine. Oh crap! Come on, come on! Ah, gimme. Right, so we can get the glass. And oh, thank you, Joe. And we shall go and cook up this. We need 6 of them, so we might as well. God, there's a real thing about this early stage of Minecraft where you really are like the poor cousin. You've got nothing. 1, 2, 3, 4 of those, and we need 6 of these glass. So let's get that done. In the meantime, let me go and put one of those away. Is that still in there? It is. That's fine. And then we'll stick some of this lot away as well while we're at it. And that, and the batwing. Is the batwing? I think I've got a batwing down there actually. Not sure what we use batwings for. Gravestone mod extended. Yeah, helpful. And we can get string that way if we need to. Okay, don't like it, but oh, food. Grab. Let's make our entrance pretty. There you go. Right, 4. Come on, 2 more. We'll have to have a play with the rapiers and the Spartan weaponry stuff in this series as well, even though we're kind of moving away from standard weapon. Oh, there we go, that's what we wanted. We'll use this because we can. And we need to do that. Take one of those. That's the next advancement done. Which means we've got that. We need to get observation fundamentals. Now, here's the thing. If I scan that, everything in that chest now has been scanned. Whole load more. We can scan that. If it gets a... If it gets basically this sparkle around it, you can scan it. So that is everything in there, but we can also scan things in our inventory. And if we have a look now, we should find that we have got, if we were to go into our types of, not types of, we've got 9 levels of 9 points of fundamentals from just that observation. Theories is a different thing, and that's where we have to get into this, which we'll be doing next time. And let me go into here and do complete. And give it a second. And now we have Salis Mundus, we can make arcane stone brick, and we've got discovering alchemy. We now need to do a crucible, which we'll do next time. So until next time, the scanning of all the things, you can still scan stuff, but you don't have to scan quite as much to get all the research points. This is now just learning about things in the world. Extra tall glass, we'll scan that, for example. Probably want to scan water. We almost certainly want to scan sugar cane, and that one we'll need to expand. And where did you go? Come on. But yeah, that's this is what we're going to be working on, getting this sugarcane going, because we are going to need more paper, more paper than we reasonably should need. I'm just running out of places to stab things down now. I don't, you see, not scannable, that's scannable, and probably scannable. Can scan that. Can't scan him. So that's it. We are on the path to start Thaumcraft. And until next time, thank you very much for watching, guys. And I will see you soon. And bye for now.